Today, GameStop thinks there's money to be made on the internet. Ha! Good luck with that. This is CheckPoint. Hello, I'm Graham.
And I'm Kathleen. Welcome to CheckPoint. We've finally figured out our glare issue. Thanks, PA Forums.
The acronym formerly known as International Business Machines has demoed a brand new neural network microchip that is the most advanced artificial intelligence yet created. So far, IBM has taught it how to win at Pong. Granted, it wins at Pong like a human would through learning rather than cheating like the game's own AI does, but still, Pong. Perhaps the next step will be learning to cheat.
Following on the heels of last week's Ubisoft DRM story, PC users of the new game From Dust are in uproar after being told by the Ubi that the game would only phone home once, only to find out that it phones home every time you launch it. It's also a really awful PC port with a locked frame rate, poor resolution support, and a bunch of other glitches. That's not as damning as changing the forum post where they originally announced the DRM plan to reflect how it actually works, and actively discouraging people from discussing it. Attention Ubisoft! Someone in your PR department needs to use the internet because you clearly don't know how it works.
This just in from the We're Not Even Trying department. One of the mini-games in the suite of Kinect Star Wars titles is Rancor Rampage. You play as a Rancor, you see, which is a thing from Star Wars. We're guessing the next one will be Luke's T-16 training, where you and Luke get to, quote, bullseye womp rats back home. You play it like this.
HP has put all of its WebOS devices up for fire sale, and while not discontinued, WebOS has been basically put on a shelf in the back room somewhere. While this is a faster collapse of new technology than HD DVD, it's still not up to Microsoft Kin levels. HP has said that WebOS isn't dead, but with no devices to run it, we can only imagine it's being preserved to include in an HP museum where gadget fans can come and pay tribute to its folly.
Gaming Megapower Electronic Arts will be artificially limiting the day one availability of Star Wars The Old Republic so they don't pull a Warcraft, as it were, and can ramp up support to keep pace with users. They must think it'll be very popular. As such, we propose a little joke. Everyone who is planning on buying the game, wait a day, or do buy it, but don't log in until the next day. You've waited this long, you can wait another day. Can you imagine how confused EA would be if nobody actually logs in on day one? Priceless.
GameStop, furthering its desperate flailing attempts to bring their business into the future, or even today, is said to be working on a streaming service for console games similar to the existing OnLive. We think this is a great idea. For GameStop, not for you. With some suggestions on how to incorporate the best parts of their existing business model into this bold new plan, financial smarty pants Paul Saunders is here to help.
Thanks, Kathleen. As we're all increasingly aware, GameStop's existing pawn shop business model, complete with bleary-eyed clerks and bad lighting, is not sustainable for the 21st century. Previous attempts to synergize their business with online gaming peaked with the classic, come into our store and give us money in exchange for points, and then go home and use those points on a device that you could have bought them from directly. I think we can all agree that was silly. So here's my advice to GameStop. GameStop, your problem is that you generate your profit in 3 ways. Selling crappy third-party peripherals that nobody wants but have high profit margins, buying used games off people for $3 and then selling them for slightly less than the new price, or by selling useless gameplay guarantees. Lucky for you, the theories behind these can be translated to the online world. Here's how. Peripherals are the easiest one. First, you'll be selling the GameStop branded streaming box. Don't forget to use the Sony model, the cables are extra. Secondly, make the controller ports weird and proprietary, so you'll sell the special adapter to people who want to use those flaky first-party controllers. Or, gamers can just buy the GameStop Streamsperience handset, which is just as good, but may break. Used games are trickier. You can't sell someone a used stream, although I'm sure you're frantically developing that technology. But there's plenty of unused infrastructure around that you could sell at a discount. Once LTE or 4G or whatever you call it comes in, you can buy AT&T's notoriously unreliable 3G service for around $3 and sell it to people for close to full price. Or even edge services, or dial-up. You could sell someone the game disc itself as a fast start option. Finally, gameplay guarantees. You could guarantee against your data center failing, so in case there's an earthquake or something, you can rebuild the data center with all the guarantee money. Or just tell people that it protects their internet connection against stream weevils or something. At very least, grandmothers you sell the guarantees to now will probably believe you. Also, since these peripherals you sold will probably break, you just sell guarantees on those. So there you are. Welcome to the future, GameStop. Godspeed.
Thank you, Paul. How fast is Godspeed?
I don't know, like 45?
Coming up, we're going to be at PAX. Come see us at Bandland and buy our things.